Hello, dear spiritual, wonderful friends, lovers, soul brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining me tonight. My name is Cindy St. Martin, and I am a certified angel therapist. I'm certified in mindfulness and holistic health and healing, and a Reiki master for the mind, body, spirit, and soul. So thank you so much for you all joining me tonight and sharing this time with me. We come together in love and peace and healing and joy. Good evening, Colleen. Thank you for joining tonight and sharing this time with me. We come together to share this and bring these loving energies upon the earth and to one another, and this empowers us and enlightens us and makes us stronger as humans. So thank you all for doing that and sharing this time with me. I had already called upon God, the Ascended Masters, the angels and archangels, especially Archangel Michael, to be with me tonight. And because of law of attraction and power of intention, I cannot select the wrong card. Hello, beautiful Kim. Good evening. Thank you for the love and blessings that you're sharing with us all. Thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and ask that you all just go ahead and call upon your angels and send them out to me to help with the reading tonight. I'll send them back to you. They belong to you. But to help engage and talk with my angels and talk with the other angels so they can have a little bit of a party, a little bit of an angel party together and share one another. So go ahead and just send them out to me, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Archangel Michael prayer cards, and we'll see what divine message and prayer that Archangel Michael has for us for tonight. Thank you, Kim. Thank you. It's a beautiful Wednesday night. I had a cup of tea outside on my little deck before the reading tonight. And so it's a really nice night, Wednesday night, that we have here. It's also hump day when I get over the hump. Or other humping that you might do. Let's try to be a little funny. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck. And we'll see what the card is. Okay, Archangel Michael is telling us that you and your loved ones are safe. Hello, beautiful Stephanie. Thanks for joining in tonight. Hello, beautiful Victoria. Thanks for the love. Thank you all for joining in tonight. Thank you so much. And so the prayer reads, Dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones. Please help me feel secure and at peace, and fill me with faith so that I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a healthy, happy life. You know, when we feel safe and content and we know that everything's going to be all right, yeah, then we don't have to worry about it. But worry is ego anyway, so you shouldn't worry about that. If my son's coming to visit me, or Tilly's coming to visit me, or my daughter, or anybody's coming to visit me, you know, everybody always says, be safe driving. And I always says, you got angels. You're going to be safe. Use them. Calling Archangel Michael to keep you safe. And of course, you can call him every day, a couple times a day, to keep you safe, your loved ones safe, your home safe, your car safe, your money safe, your job safe, you know, whatever that you need. And once you feel secure in that, and you should be secure in that, you shouldn't worry about those things, because when you live in a divine state of mind, then you know that everything's going to be fine regardless. You know, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And we don't have any control over that. But to bring that peace of mind and having that knowingness, the divine wisdom, that everything is going to be as it is, and everything is fine. Everything's perfect just the way it is. there's nothing bad that ever happens. So we don't want to put negative energies of worry or fear into it. But when we find that sense of peace, yeah, then we can focus on other priorities. Enjoy a healthy, happy life. So whatever priorities they might be, maybe sharing time with a loved one, maybe focusing on your work or your life's purpose, or cooking, or whatever you need to do, eating healthy, going to the gym, whatever you need to do, that's all going to work in. So Archangel Michael is telling us, don't worry, I got this. He's saying, I got your back. You and your loved ones are saved. Trust me, call on me. Okay, and I'm there for you. No problem whatsoever. Okay. That's right, Kim. Very good. It's very good. So let's go ahead and shuffle the Angel Tarot cards. And we'll see what messages. So if you haven't sent me your angels to help select and guide the reading tonight, go ahead and do it. Okay. Like I say, angels, go to Cindy, help her. Because I'm open to receive their help. They should come. And when you call on, and you can always change this to a positive way, a positive way of thinking, when, instead of like asking Archangel Michael to keep you safe. Hello, beautiful Minerva. Thank you for joining tonight. It's daytime where you are, morning time where you are, but thank you and good morning to you. The way to make this even more positive, even more powerful, instead of asking Archangel Michael for safety, the way to be positive about this and sending loving energies is to say, thank you, Archangel Michael, for keeping my family safe. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for keeping my home safe. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for keeping my money safe. Okay, showing gratitude, because that means you already know it's there. And that's the state of mind you want to be with everything in a divine sense. It's already there. You just have to recognize that it's there. Okay? And so if you go ahead and just say, see, the angels told me this to tell you, or Michael told me to tell you this, to go ahead and say, thank you. That way, you already know that it's there. The protections, that you're already safe. Everything is safe right there. So you don't have to ask for it. If you know it's already there, which it is, just give gratitude toward it. Always give gratitude for everything, for every day, for every blessings. Absolutely. Wonderful, Kim. I'm glad you got wonderful news, blessings that you got today, and you recognized them, you gave gratitude for. That's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. And I hope you're feeling better in your health and that you are being restored. Hello, beautiful Katie Ann. Thank you for the love and praise, my dear. Okay, so I'm continuing shuffling the Angel Tarot cards, and we'll see what our angels have to say. Very good, Stephanie. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut the deck. Let's see what's coming up here. Okay, so the first card, it's really something because we just had the full moon eclipse, and then in another week or so, we're going to have a solar eclipse. Very powerful, energetic month that we're having. So it's the moon card that comes up. And we're also, Mercury's going to go retrograde too after the solar eclipse. We got a lot of energies happening here in August, and it's kind of wonderful for that. Hey, honey, my beautiful, wise soul sister. Oh, Sharon, beautiful Sharon, thank you. I'm glad you made it too, and we can connect on real-time energies. Thank you so much. So while we're still under the effects of the full moon and of the eclipse, because the energies are there for a few days before and a few days after. I like to think like up to 4 days before and 4 days after. So we got the moon card. And it reads, it says, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. Okay, so here we got Archangel Michael. He came to us and tells us that everything's safe. Okay, don't worry about a thing. Everything's cool. I got your back, is what he's saying. Okay, so now we can really not worry or even think about that, because worry, first of all, is ego. We don't want ego in our karma or law of attraction. We don't want that, so just let that go and go, gotcha. But we can tap into, when we release those fears, release the karma, release those things, then you really tap into our psychic powers and insights, and realize that whatever we want to manifest, especially during the full moon, is the time for things to manifest, for things changes, for things to happen. That we have to understand that things are happening behind the scenes. Just because you don't see anything happening right now, there we go. There's having that faith. Here's knowing that changes are going to happen. Things are going to happen for you. So release the fears. They're holding you back. It's ego. It's creating a karma and a law of attraction that you are not deserving of. So get rid of them, okay? Stay positive. Know that God's working for you. Your angels are working for you. And they're creating things behind the scenes that you don't know what's happening. Oh, wonderful news, Kim. Congratulations. Kim just says she's now cancer-free and on her way to health. And she thanks all the angels and all the prayers that came with her. Wonderful. Hallelujah. That's wonderful. Wonderful. I'm so happy to hear that you are being restored. That's wonderful. Thank you. So we have the moon card. And of course, Archangel Michael that's telling us, don't worry, just keep on going. You will tap into that psychic insights. And the psychic insights are going to tell you, don't worry, everything's covered. Everything's all right. Things are happening behind the scenes. It's just like if you go see a stage show. You don't always know what's going to happen next on stage, but things are happening in the wings behind the stage. And when they come on the stage, it's like magical. So be that patient audience watching and ready to be amazed and entertained by what's coming behind the scenes from our wonderful and powerful creator and from our angels. So go ahead, just stick with it in that. Hi, Kat. Thanks for the love, my dear. Thank you, Kim. Everybody's giving Kim good wishes and congratulating her. Good evening, Marlene. Thank you for joining, my beautiful friend. Devin, hello. Thanks for the love and praise as well. Thank you so much. So now we're going to go into the second card. I love this card. Now, I'm going to read this, and a lot of you are going to think it's a bad card, but it's actually a very good card. It's a powerful, wonderful card, and it's one that we need to be reminded of all the time. Thanks for the love, Marlene. Thank you. And it's the Five of Water. And it says, things not turning out the way you hope, not seeing the positive in the situation, crying over spilled milk. So thanks, Marlene. I'm Devin. So things not turning out the way you hoped. It's a blessing. Because it's not supposed to be that way. Get your mind off of expecting things to be a certain way, and just relax and allow things to unfold. Allow the universe to bless you. Allow, you might want to take you're on a path to your manifestations, what you want. Stay focused on that. Okay. Now, you get to that fork in the road, and God's saying, go left, and you're saying, everybody's going right. I think I'll go right. And God goes, that's the wrong way. I'm going to put up some roadblocks. I'm going to give you some situations to get you to turn around and go the other way. But you're so busy complaining and frustrated and angry because there's a block in front of your way that you want to get over. So you're struggling. You're trying to get over the block. You're complaining. You're yelling at this person, yelling at that person. You're frustrated. You let that all happen. Well, all you have to do is turn around and go the other way. When things don't turn out the way you hoped, it's God blessing you, telling you, going the wrong way. That's not what you're supposed to be. So you want to tap into the moon card, into your psychic insights, and say, I know I am a child of God, and I am in his favor. So this is something here. This is not a punishment. This is a blessing. So see the positive in the situation that it's caused. It is a blessing. It's a warning sign. It's a red flag that you're getting. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. And take it that way. So when something happens that you did not expect or whatever, take a deep breath and say, okay, this is a blessing. I'm tapping into my psychic insight because things are happening behind the scenes and I'm not seeing them. Like in the moon card. I'm going to release the fears and frustration and the anger, and I'm going to go, okay, I got to back up a little bit and see and take a better picture, good look at this situation. Okay, I'm going to take a few steps back and see and analyze and see what's going on and tap into powers of Archangel Michael and my angels and everything like that. Stop crying over spilled milk. Clean it up. And put the milk back in the refrigerator. And it's almond milk, right? It's not cow's milk, right? We don't know. It's not cow's milk. Or soy milk or cashew milk, whatever nut milk that you like. Stop crying over it. Just clean it up, put it back in the fridge, and go the other way. And it's going to be just fine. That's the way we have to realize when situations happen, they are actually a blessing. Everything that happens in our life is a blessing. Oh, you're so welcome, Suzanne. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you got the cards. And if you need any help adjusting that, you got to make sure, when you open that deck, that you touch each card and look at it individually, so it absorbs your energy. Okay. I did sage them, so they are cleansed. So you go ahead and touch each card, but before you just go ahead and enjoy them and tell me what you like. And I'll have to have you shuffle one and pick one for me and see what Mike was to say for me. Very good, Devin. Very, very good. So now the third card is the Two of Water. And this is a favorite card of mine. And it says, got the glare from the lamp. I got to turn the card a different way. It says, a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, a positive resolution of a conflict. Okay. Relationship. Now, of course, this could mean an intimate relationship, and you're most lovingly welcome, my beautiful friend. Suzanne bought the Archangel Michael cards from my online little angel shop that I have online. And if anybody's interested in seeing the things that I have there, just go ahead and go to my website at cindyshealing.com and you'll see some of the stuff that I have, and maybe you'd be interested in as well. But okay, so relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness. even if you have a conflict, this is a positive resolution of a conflict, and that could all go just by forgiving, or, letting things go. Uh, or say you forgive and you let things go, and the person's still holding something, anger or animosity towards you, and you say, how can this relationship get closer? It is getting closer. Okay, your relationship with spirit, your relationship with yourself, with God, and the relationships that you're going to have with other people are bringing you closer, bringing more peace to you. Sometimes we really have to disconnect from other people to have a more closer relationship with other people. Okay, and your souls are coming together, even though they're turning you away. It's still bringing that closeness. You're still bringing that close relationship together. Now, those of you who know me know that I don't believe in forgiveness. And neither does God, and that's because forgiveness is rooted in ego. Because in order, if you think you need to forgive, somebody needs to forgive, means you had to find fault with them. And fault is ego. And since God is egoless and he loves unconditionally, he doesn't find fault. So he doesn't forgive. He accepts you for who you are. He knows you have lessons to learn. You have situations that you need to learn. You have to go through these things to make yourself powerful. He has given each and every single one of us free will to choose. The will, the ego, or divine will. We have that will. And whatever the outcome comes, we create. So forgiveness, I don't believe in forgiveness. I believe in just don't let it bother you. Just let it go. Let people be who they be. Don't attach yourself to someone's negative ego. If they're going to find fault, don't do that. Okay? We say forgiveness because that's what humans understand. The more higher spiritual level is that it doesn't exist. It doesn't bother us. We don't connect to someone's negative ego. We don't even want to connect to our ego. Why in the world will we connect to somebody else's ego? Let it go. Let them be who they be. If they're mean, grouchy, finding fault, whatever, let them be that. It's not up to you to change them. They have free will to choose. That's their choice. You have no control over that. You choose but your will, what you want to do. And you should choose divine will, not let it bother you. Let it go. Oh, wonderful, Suzanne. Thank you, Kat. Thank you very much. Thank you, Devin. Hello, John. Welcome. Thank you for joining tonight. Thank you very much for reaching out. So I was saying that deeper sense of a relationship that continues to grow closer is that relationship with other people. When you solve and let one relationship go, there's the positive. Sometimes the positive resolution to a conflict is not let it bother you. There's the positive resolution. It doesn't bother you. You detach from it. Don't attach yourself to somebody else's ego, negative thinking, finding fault. It's none of your business what people think about you. It's none of your business. It's how you think about yourself. Creates your karma, your law of attraction, your manifestations. What somebody else thinks about you does not create anything for you. It creates negative ego to them. Unless they think of you in a loving way, then that's a good thing. That's not your business. Don't get caught up in their ego. Just let it go. It's how you feel about yourself, and loving yourself is empowering that. And again, that relationship gets closer with spirit, with God, with that love in yourself, which empowers you. Okay, and you just let things go in that way. So go ahead. Relationship that continues to grow closer. And when if you're in an intimate relationship, a close relationship, whether if you're married or you have a significant other, the way to The way to make yourselves closer, more stronger as a couple, more loving couple, is to not find fault with the other one. Accept them for who they are. Don't let their little things bother you, because why'd you fall in love with them in the first place? You want to fall in love with someone for who they really are. You don't want to change them. You want to accept them for who they are and let them be who they are. Don't be mad at them. Don't be frustrated at them. Just let it go. And then that relationship, it gets stronger. It gets powerful. Who wants to be around someone who's mad at them? For that, who wants to be around someone who's mad at them for them being who they are? Who wants to be around someone, you're being who you are, and why would I want to be around someone who's going to judge me and find fault with me when they're supposed to be loving me? Why? No, I'm going to go away from them. They are not the person I thought they were. So when you're in a relationship, an intimate relationship, you have to allow them to be who they be. Don't be insecure. Don't be worried. Don't be fearful, because I'll tell you what, as long as you allow the person to be who they be, you're going to get closer. You're not pushing them away. A lot of times we have so many rules, do's and don'ts that we want our significant other to do. And it doesn't work that way. You're pushing them away. Don't be mad at them. Don't find fault with them. You can discuss things, how you feel about certain situations, but don't be mad at them. Don't judge them. Don't find fault with them. Say, hey, I feel uncomfortable when this happens. When you do it, it makes me feel a little uncomfortable, and talk it out. And then you come to an idea, and then you want to maybe think about, why do I feel uncomfortable about this? Am I judging? Am I finding fault? Is this an issue with me? Because this is who they are. You want to make sure that you and build that relationship a lot stronger. When you do that, like I said, that relationship's going to get stronger. You're not pushing them away. You have no worry, no fear, no doubt of how that relationship's going. Okay? Allow them to be who they be. Okay, so is this, Kim says, is this ego? I have always said, if someone is talking about me, at least they're not talking about someone else, and I pray for that person. Well, Kim, you don't. When you recognize that someone's talking about you, you're attaching to their ego. So don't even recognize it. Don't even pay any mind. When you recognize it, then you're telling the universe that this is true. When you're showing attention to something, whether it's, when it's negative, when you show attention or you recognize it, then you are attached to it. So you don't want to even recognize you're attached to it. Just dismiss it right away. Okay, not at all. And then, of course, if someone has wonderful things to say to you, that's a blessing. So you show gratitude for that and a blessing. Now, those who are talking nasty things, but yeah, send them blessings and get away from them. Absolutely. Okay, Rosemary. Okay, so Rosemary says that's what she just learned, not to be mad at him anymore, but he's still mad at her. Give it time. Give it time. If he continues to be mad at you, he's got a huge ego. But of course, we can change anybody who's mad at us by showing them love. But if he's still mad at you, it might be time to let it go. Now, I'm not saying to go ahead and do that, but give it time, because he's probably, when we get into a relationship, and we've been together for years, we get into habits, and we think we know someone. And then when someone all of a sudden changes the way they think, they don't know how to handle it. They're like, is this real or is this really true? So it might take time for him to be comfortable with you not being mad at him. So give him time, okay? Just keep doing what you're doing. So this way he slowly melts into you, okay? It's like trying to build that trust again, okay? Because if you had somebody you're always mad at and you're always finding fault and you're telling them, don't do this, don't do that, people don't believe someone overnight changes completely. Give him time to rebuild and have that trust and believe what you're saying, okay, and what you're doing, and then just slowly melt into your heart again and love you. So give it some time. Good evening, Cami. Thank you for joining. Rashida, hello. Thanks for the love. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Kim. Okay, so Minerva says she has to change her mindset about now. She has doubts about him whenever he is quiet. He's quiet because he might not want to share with you in fear of being judged. Okay? Allow him to be quiet. Just continue. Don't try to force him to talk to you. Don't be that. The way to get somebody to talk to you is to share some intimate things about you, showing that you trust them, okay? And then they could trust you. But when you share intimate things about them, it's not finding fault with them. It's about sharing what's about you. Say, hey, I always wanted to do this or do that, and whatever, and then share those things with him. Well, you know what happened when I was a little girl? These type of things. Don't make it about them. When we share intimate things about ourselves, it should be 100% about us. And when you share these things, it means you trust them. When you're showing them that you trust them, and then allow them to open up to you. Again, Minerva, take some time to do this. Okay, allow it to happen naturally. Do not control any of this. Even Rosemary, don't try and control it. Allow them to get an aha moment, okay, and allow things to happen naturally and in a more positive way. Anna Marie, first of all, no one hurt you. It's your choice. When someone says something that you don't like I was saying, it's none of your business. It's none of your business what somebody thinks about you. And you shouldn't attach yourself to their ego. By attaching, you're owning what they're saying. If you allow it to hurt you and bother you, that means you own it and you believe it's true. And you're allowing it to hurt you. Detach from it. Let it go. Recognize who this person is. And also remember that people see us as a reflection of who they are. Okay? So somebody might come up to me and say, Cindy, you're a bitch, you're this, you're that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, me? I'm the nicest, understanding person around. That's what a normal person. And automatically, the person might want to defend themselves. Oh, yeah? Well, blah, 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 blah. Instead of, we want to look at it this way. Thank you, God, for showing me who this person is. I know who I am. I'm confident in me. What this person thinks about me, no way changes who I am. No way does that. They're showing me who they are. It's a reflection of who they are. Thank you, God, for showing me this. Show gratitude when that happens. Show gratitude when that happens. Okay, when anybody says anything, say, thank you, God, for showing me. It's a blessing. It's not a problem. Don't be hurt or offended by what anybody says. They're full of ego. Don't attach to ego, the will of the ego. Stay with the divine will and say, this, I'm not even going to listen to it because it's not true. I'm not going to address it. I'm not going to give it any energy. I'm not even going to pay it any mind. I'm just going to let it go. And that's the way you want to look at it. If you are hurt, it's because you chose to be hurt. You chose to attach to their negative ego. You chose that. So unchoose it. Let it go. You're given free will. God gives you free will to choose the will, the ego, or divine will. It's your choice. No one can hurt you unless you allow them to. You give them permission to. When you're confident and powerful in your divine way, knowing who you are, because you are perfect who you are, and they are perfect too. We need mean and nasty people in this world. We need them. They're a blessing. Because when we, and they're perfect at who they are. They're perfect at being mean and nasty, and they have to be that way. Because it gives us the opportunity. God gives us the opportunity to bless people. Gives us the opportunity to show compassion. Give us the opportunity to realize that they're suffering. A mean and nasty person is suffering. Because if they were truly happy in who they were, they wouldn't be acting that way. Oh, red flag. Someone's suffering. God sent this person to you for you to bless them. Don't deny them their blessing. Give them their blessing and get the hell out of there. Get away from them. Look at things and situations as opportunities to be divine. Because the more that you are divine, the more that you put energies out there, the more that you take this opportunity to bless people and to do things, the stronger you become. A karma and law of attraction that you are creating for abundance. It's none of your business, okay? Just let it go. Okay, so there's talk here that I missed. So I'm sorry. Something has happened with Stephanie. I'm sorry, Stephanie. I missed it. I can't I see it. But of course, I said you love and blessings. I will definitely read this later and see what you all said. Thank you, Rosemary. Thank you. It's Rashida. It's okay. It's okay. Trust, because if they were there, probably with their ego, negative energy is going to cause heartache or hardship on you. So it's best to let them be out of there. Okay? Don't try to control. Do not try to convince someone. Do not try to change someone's path or journey. Don't try to do that. Don't try to manipulate. Don't try to make someone feel guilty that they should be there. It's not up to you to decide that. It's up to them. It's up to each individual person to decide what is their path and their journey in that. Detach yourself from that. If he is doing what he needs to do and he's paying the bills and he detaches from his children, maybe he can't handle it. Maybe it causes him so much fear and stress and frustration. He's dealing with a huge ego sense. Now, should a man, we all want, our children to have both parents in their lives in a positive way. We don't want anything negative, but we can't control that. We have to trust that whatever's happening is a blessing. Don't put worry, don't put fear, don't put doubt in there. Trust that everything is the way it's supposed to be. Your children deserve someone that's going to be in their life, to have a father in their life or a father figure in their life. Allow that father figure to come, because as long as you holding on to the man that doesn't want to be there, you're not opening the door to the man who wants to be there. Okay, so we want to make sure you let him go. Let him be who he is. As long as he's supporting, okay. So that now make room for the man who wants to be there, who's going to be a positive role model for your children. He's out there. Allow it to happen. Okay? Allow it to happen. Don't try to control it. Don't try to force someone to do something that they are fearful of or afraid of, or they can't handle it. You cannot push that on them. You're pushing them further away. Okay? You're pushing them further away. Don't expect, don't demand from them. Allow the universe to bless you with someone. Okay. All right, so now that we talked to that and I got to answer a few questions, okay, good. So let's go ahead and shuffle the Whisper of Love cards, and we'll see what the love angels have to say for us, okay? Very good, Victoria. That's right. Rashida and I had a session the other day, and it was delightful to meet her. Right, exactly, Anna Maria. Yes, control. When we try to control things, it's ego. We're like fighting against God's will. We're not going to win. When you try to control something, you're not going to win because you're fighting against God's will. You're fighting against something that's divine and wonderful. Why are you trying to fight against that? Why are you trying to fight and stop the blessings that are coming to you? Again, like I was saying earlier about events behind the scenes. Allow it to happen. Release the fears that hold you back. They're holding you back when you try to control things or make things happen or force somebody to do something that they're not supposed to be there. Don't do that. Don't throw guilt. Don't find fault. Allow it to happen. Again, relationships that continue to grow closer when we have a forgiveness, a positive resolution of a conflict. Relationships, it's not just with that person. No, might not never be with that person, but relationships with other people grow closer. They come to you. Now, and remember this. Remember this. If you are a controlling person and you want to force somebody to do something or you find fault with you, who wants to be around you? Those energies that you're putting out there, nobody wants to be around you. You'll never attract a loving person because no one wants to be around a person like that. Let it go. Be open. Be loving. Be lovable. And you're going to attract the right people to you. Okay? You know, we all feel energy. You ever walk in a room and it's nobody's there, but you can feel the tension in the air, that there was something going on there before you got there. We leave energy wherever we are, and we project that energy when we're outside. I mean, you can tell by looking at somebody's face if they're going through something, a hard time. We can see it. We can feel it. You know, so this is what you want to attract in your life. Pay attention. Don't be controlling. Don't find fault. Let things go. Everything's a blessing. You cannot change God's will. You cannot do that. Let it be. Let things happen. Know that everything is a blessing. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm shuffling the Whisper of Love cards from our love angels, and we could see what they have to say for us. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut the deck. Whenever it's quiet in my home. Thank you, Colleen, for your angels. Whenever it's very quiet in my home, and like even at night before I go to sleep, and I hear music playing. Like I can't tell you what kind of music. I just hear music playing, and I hear it. I've been hearing it throughout the session tonight. It's pretty cool. It's very faint, very low, but I hear the music playing. Okay, so the first question is take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. When we start to love, sometimes we think we already love, but the number one person that you have to love is yourself. Are you kind and loving to yourself? Or do you connect to ego with worry, fear, doubt, finding fault, blaming? That's not loving yourself. It's a choice. Take a chance on love. Try loving yourself. Try being lovable also. And being lovable, what I mean by that is letting people love you. A lot of times, yeah, it might be the angel singing, Kim. I hear it a lot. I hear it all the time. So, but anyway, being lovable is receiving love, and a lot of times we don't do that. We block it very simply and don't even realize that we're blocking it. You know, if someone comes to you, wants to help you or give you something, and you turn it away, you're not accepting love. And we do that a lot. Someone wants to help us do dishes, and we say, "Oh, no, I got it." You know, we want to make sure that I say, "Yeah, okay, thank you for helping me do the dishes." Someone wants to help you carry your bag. Someone wants to open a door for you. Always say yes. And I don't care if you're a man or a woman. If somebody wants to do that for you, accept it. Do not say no. Do not turn it away. Very good, Devin. Victoria. They all think it's my angel singing to me. I think so too. So take a chance on love. And now this could be on other, maybe there's, well, you know, we've had our heart broken so many times, and we don't want to go through this again, another relationship, but we want to be in a relationship. We're tired of being alone. We want to be in a relationship, but we don't want our heart broken again, and we don't know if we want to do this. Go ahead and take a chance. Now that you have the power of the information that I gave you, by allowing people be who they be. They might not be your type of person, but don't find fault with them. Okay? Take a chance on love. The new tools that you have, take a chance on that. And, you know, remember, Archangel Michael says, you, and your loved ones, and your soulmates that are supposed to be coming to you are safe. Go ahead. You're safe. Take a chance on love. Okay? Change your life forever in many ways. The next card is look at your pattern in relationships. And it says, it requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. A darn ego. Gotta change that. It's ruining my life. It's ruining my love life, that darn ego. You gotta go. Yeah. We have to recognize that we're choosing ego. Let it go. Bring more love into us. You're more attractive when you're connected to joy and happiness than anger, worry, fear, or doubt. Like I said before, who wants to be near anybody who's like that? Nobody. Nobody wants to be around a person who's worried all the time, who's fearful all the time, who finds fault with people, finds fault with themselves. Nobody wants to be around that person. Let it go. Connect to your true self. Connect to your perfect self, because you are perfect. God made you that way. Goodbye, ego, right? Devin, goodbye. Let it go. Look at your pattern in relationships. And these are relationships, not just romantic relationships, intimate relationships with family members, co-workers, relationships with people in general. I have people. I hear people say, "Oh, I'll never meet the love of my life." I go, "You're absolutely right. You won't. You're too busy finding fault with yourself because you found fault with yourself because you said you'll never meet the person. So you're already judging yourself and finding fault with yourself. Hello, that's ego. Let it go." Ciao, ciao. Right, ego. Look at your patterns in relationships. I guarantee there's an ego. If nothing's going the way you want, that darn ego is the problem. Let it go. Surrender it. Let it go. You're either connecting to their ego or you're connected to your ego. One or the other. Ego's involved. The third card says, express your love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. Today, Bitmoji. Anybody use Bitmoji on their phone? Today, Tilly sent me a Bitmoji, something totally surprised me, and it just made my day. Because it looks like him, and he sent this message to me, and it just made my day. It was like a blessing. It was a gift to me. These little simple tokens that let people know that you're thinking of them, that you care about them. And again, whether it's with someone who you're in an intimate relationship with, or a brother or sister, or a friend, coworker, little things. It doesn't have to be a lot. Little things. You made cookies this week. Bring some cookies and share them with people. I'm sure they're going to go, wow. Yeah, these are really, really cool. That's right, Devin. That's a great song. Let It Go. from Frozen. I have yet to see that movie, but of course I hear the song all over. One of these days I'll have to sit down and watch it. So express your love through little gifts. Little things mean a whole lot to many different people. Of gratitude, whether it's a little note, a little token, food, cookies. Cookies are good. So, all right. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle the law of attraction cards, and we'll see what message. The affirmation the angels want us to practice. Now, you can change this up a little bit to suit yourself. It's something you might want to say every day if it works for you. And these law of attraction cards deal with prosperity and abundance. Okay. Okay, so let's cut the deck. Good one. Focus. Focus. And the affirmation reads, it says, I focus my logical mind to make smart, effective business decisions. I focus my logical mind to make smart, effective business decisions. Mercury is going into retrograde. I think it's on the 25th. I have to double make sure that. No business decisions during the Mercury retrograde, especially you Virgos and Geminis. And with all the energies we're having, a solar eclipse coming as well. We just had a lunar eclipse. So focus on. You don't have to make the decisions, but focus right now what you want to accomplish. And this is a good affirmation to confirm your wisdom that you have, okay? To make smart, effective business decisions. Now, Mercury, I know, ends its retrograde on September 5th. I know that date. It's my birthday, so so I remember the date it ends. I'm not sure which date. I think it's the 25th of August. So you want to focus and think about things. It's not always a good time to sign contracts or make full decisions, but it's time to put things, in motion, plan, think about what you want, things that you want to achieve. And this affirmation is going to help you get there, okay? If you know there are some changes that you need to make as far as business dealings or anything like that, to go ahead, put this in motion. This is a really good time for any business decision for you Capricorns out there, by the way. So yeah, you focus on making changes and different contracts and things that maybe you want to connect with that. But you can say this, even if you need a loan or any type of business situation that's going to bring financial benefits into your life. So I focus my logical mind to make smart, effective business decision. Don't focus on an ego mind, a stress mind, a worry mind, okay? Stick with the logic. What's there? What's true? Connect to that power, to that source, that wisdom that you have inside of you, okay? All right, well, this has been a great Wednesday night. Thank you so much for being here and enjoying. I thought it was a good, fun night tonight. And you all definitely have blessed me more than you know, and I'm forever, ever grateful for that. So if you think the wisdom that was shared tonight, the enlightenment from our divine deities was worth something, go ahead and share this video and maybe help enlighten and inspire those who may need and benefit from this, and that makes you a healer, an earth angel, to go ahead and share wonderful positive things to everyone, okay? And of course, if anybody's interested in having just a personal session of something that you're going through, go ahead and connect with me. We'll schedule a session at your convenience, okay? And please allow your love and peace to fall down upon the earth. It is so much needed. It blesses the earth, all right? Connect to that love and know that you're powerful when you're in the knowing, when you've got descendant masters, the angels and archangels behind you. You're powerful. There is no stopping you. So until next time, lots of love, blessings, love, healing from me to you, and know that God blesses and loves you. So do I. And of course, I wish you all namaste. Thank you so much. Enjoy your Thursday. If you're already in Thursday, go ahead and enjoy the day. And I'll see you all next time, okay? Good night.